How long does it take to strain a country's hospitality? Germany is a very hospitable and solidary country, and the Germans are helpful people that you can rely on in times of crisis. But it's becoming apparent that this hospitality is slowly coming to an end. Do you want to know why? Then keep watching this video and find out why. I'm going to tell you things that most Germans don't dare to say because they fear they will be put into a political camp to which they don't belong. Hi, my name is Frank and I'm German who immigrated to the USA. If you enjoy this video, please leave me a like, subscribe to my channel and check back next time I upload a new video. As I already told you at the beginning of the video, the Germans are very peaceful, helpful and tolerant people. They are working hard. People who are willing to share the earned wealth with others. Germans have a strong sense of justice and have great ambitions to make the country fairer. They are very solidary and never let down the weak in society. In this way, millions of people from all countries find a good and safe home in Germany and get the chance to integrate in Germany. When the war in Ukraine began, many millions of people fled and found a safe haven in Germany. Ukrainians gratefully accepted the hospitality and are working. They help give back to the country, they pay taxes, and they appreciate the hospitality. Just like many immigrants who came to Germany from Turkey. Many people have settled here and some have been living in Germany for several generations. They have never forgotten their Turkish roots, but now describe themselves as German. I myself have many friends from different nationalities in Germany, regardless of whether they are Arabs, Turks, Russians, Ukrainians or anything else. I don't discriminate between people in terms of nationality, skin color, sexual orientation or anything else. I only differentiate between good people and bad people. And those who are my friends, I can say that they are good people. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother with them. I am a son of immigrants myself, as my father grew up in communist Poland and my great-grandfather was from Ukraine, which was then Greater Russia. And I'm immigrant myself, having emigrated to the United States from Germany. So I myself appreciate this privilege that one enjoys when one has the opportunity to emigrate to another country. I had to give up my old home, leave my family and friends, and leave everything I owned in Germany. Above all, it's extremely expensive if you want to immigrate to another country. You have to be able to raise this money first. For example, many migrants who emigrate to Germany from other countries pay up to 6,000 euros to so-called people smugglers. So no one can make me believe that migrants who come to Europe from African or Islamic countries are poor people. These people are not poor, because whoever can spend that much money is quite a privileged person. I'm sure most Germans can't even come up with such money, even though they work extremely hard. All the nice things you see in Germany, like the clean streets, the beautiful houses, the advanced cars, etc. The Germans have worked very hard for it, and It means a lot to them. Everything that the German social system offers, the pension funds and so on, yeah, the Germans have fought for it. A lot of blood and sweat. After the Second World War, Germany lay in ruins and everything was painstakingly rebuilt. And yes, foreign workers also helped with reconstruction, such as the Italians and Turks, for which the Germans are also grateful and appreciated very much. This generation of migrants have worked hard to earn their good reputation in Germany and rightly deserve the appreciation in Germany. But now I have to get to the point. Many migrants have been coming to Germany for many years, completely destroying the reputation. For example, large Arab families have settled in Germany who badly abuse the German social system, cheat the state, and the people are highly criminal. They do racketeering, they do money laundering, they deal with drugs and weapons, they break into museums and steal treasure. They disrespect the German, the police, and mock the German state. These people are just criminals and don't deserve the hospitality of the Germans. In 2015, a particularly large number of people from North African countries came to Germany after Angela Merkel single-handedly decided to let everyone into Germany. It didn't take long for Germany to have problems with these people as well. New Year's Eve 2015 will be particularly memorable, when thousands of Muslim North Africans sexually harassed hundreds of German women on the church forecourt in Cologne and shot police officers with fireworks. There have been hundreds of sexual assaults on women and even gang rapes. At the turn of the year 2022-2023, an alarming number of migrants took to the streets in Berlin and also fired firecrackers at police officers and even attacked ambulances. The streets were on fire. If these migrants were to do something like that in their countries of origin, then they would have to expect dire consequences. Because in many Islamic countries there is Sharia, where people are publicly flogged for even minor offenses. In the worst case, they would be executed. Germany is a very progressive country and has long since abolished the death penalty, and these migrants can be glad that is that. In Germany they are allowed to build mosques and practice their religion. And yet that is not enough for many. Anti-Semitic demonstrations are taking place on the streets, and they are even calling for a caliphate and want to set up Sharia law in Germany. Surely, that can't be serious. They are fleeing the tyranny in their country of origin and then want to set up the same structures in Germany? What if Germans went to Iran or something like that and wanted to build churches there as an example? What if Germans protested for gay rights in Iran? What if Germans in strictly Islamic countries were to encourage women to be allowed to walk around without the headscarf? I think the answer to this question is clear, and I need not elaborate further. I know there are many good migrants who can behave and integrate well in Germany. These should not feel addressed by my words either, but all the others who behave like assholes should finally understand that their actions are destroying the good reputation of all migrants in the long term. The patience of Germans is slowly running out, and these bad migrants ensure that not only the far-right forces strengthen, but they also ensure that people from the political center are fed up. All I can say is behave yourself, because this behavior is not only criminal, it's also fundamentally un-Islamic. A hadith in Islam states, "Those who are not grateful to the hospitality they receive have lost the benefit of it." Narrated by Abu Huraira, Sahih Muslim. The hadith emphasizes the importance of being grateful for the hospitality one receives, and that if one is ungrateful, one loses the benefit of it. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us that we should be respectful of Christians and Jews. Narrated by Tirmidhi. This hadith emphasizes that Muslims should be respectful toward members of other religions, and that is what the Prophet Muhammad thought. Overall, this hadith emphasize the importance of respect toward non-Muslims and encourage Muslims to treat them with kindness. Everyone who disregards these lines is not a Muslim, but a kuffar. Such behavior can have serious social consequences. It can lead to the deterioration in relation between natives and migrants, undermining trust and respect between the two groups. It can also lead to an intensification of political debate and an increase in racist or xenophobic rhetoric. They can also result in migrants being treated with suspicion and prejudice overall. The patience of Germans is running out, and there are fewer people who welcome migrants in Germany. As I mentioned, I am an immigrant myself in the US, and if I behave as badly as many migrants in Germany, I would be immediately sent back to Germany. I respect the American Constitution. I like Americans, I obey the law, and I love the country. I adapt to the culture here and appreciate the hospitality of this country. Those who are unable to adapt to their host country should better stay in their home country and not emigrate. I hope I made myself clear here. Just like the USA, Germany doesn't need assholes who immigrate to the country. There's a poem in the West-Eastern Divan by Johann Wolfgang von Goethe that refers to respect for the host country and its inhabitants. It's called The Encounter and reads as follows. First I say in German and then I translate in English. Soll dich der Schiffer fragen, welches Land? So sprich, wo Menschen sind. Dort ist mein Vaterland. Erkennst du auf der Welt nur eine Stätte, wo du mit deinem Herzen selig bist? Hier ist sie. And now in English. Should the skipper ask you, which country? So say, where there are people, there is my fatherland. Do you recognize only one place in the world where you are blissful with your heart? Here. Cheers. This poem emphasizes the idea that people and their hospitality are more important than geographical origin or nationality. It calls for respecting and accepting all cultures and people as equals. It's a message of great importance for a peaceful and harmonious world. Dear friends, in a world so diverse and complex, it's crucial to respect and accept all cultures and people as equal. We live in a global community where it's important that we understand and respect each other. Each of us has our own unique story, experiences, and values. It's important to acknowledge and appreciate these differences rather than deter us from them or get caught up in conflicts. By respecting and tolerating each other, we can create a culture of cooperation and a peaceful coexistence. As members of this world community, we should strive to avoid all forms of prejudice and discrimination. We should strive to educate ourselves about and understand other cultures by becoming acquainted with the people and their way of life. We should strive to connect with other cultures and people to create a bridge of understanding. We must remember that all human beings are equal and that each of us has the right to dignity, respect, and freedom. It's our responsibility to live and promote these values in our daily interactions with others. I challenge you all to work towards creating a world where all cultures and people are respected and accepted as equal. Let us work for peaceful coexistence and a fairer world community. Thank you for that. I hope you like this video. If so, please leave me a like and subscribe to my channel. Check back next time so I remain with best regards. Peace. Your Frank.